If you are considering taking someone serious, being exclusive with them, or you're monogamous with somebody, I have a few questions. Do you know that person's last name? Do you know the parents of that person? And have you met any of their friends or family yet? Think about that because we're going to get into it. But before we get into it, you know I got to do commercial time. Good morning, Instagram. And of course, good morning to the TikTok You Don't Stop. And yo, podcast platforms, y'all are like turning up. I love y'all, and I can't wait to make my announcement that I'm going to be making next week because like y'all just been showing out for me so much. Like the numbers just went crazy yesterday. Like I was just looking at the computer like, what? Me, little old me? You want to hear me? But yes. Just thank you. And yes, so with that being said, can I get a drum roll, please? Today is Wednesday, known as the 5W Wednesday. All right, so Wild on Wednesday. I'm not telling you to wild out, but it's Wednesday. We have Women Empowerment Men Wednesday. I want all my women to send your bro, your cousin, anybody that's a male a text and let them know that I appreciate you or thank you. You know, try to appreciate the men out here. Wonderful Wednesday. I hope everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. Women Crush Wednesday. If you bold, post your Women Crush Wednesday. How about that? If you bold, post that. And Working Women Wednesday. Shout out to all my boss chicks out there. Okay. Yes. So with that being said, let's get back into this topic. Okay. Do your research. Do your research. Do your homework. The problem that we have in this dating world today, y'all don't do research. Y'all just fall for what the person say or the persona that the person puts on, and y'all run with it. Just literally run with it. Like a Black Friday sale back in the day. Not now because the Black Friday sale is horrible. But like the Black Friday sale back in the day, y'all run with it. And that's the problem right there. So now I believe in doing your homework. You have to do research on the person that you're considering being committed to. And like that's the problem too, but that's a different story. Y'all don't understand how big commitment is. So before you make it, it's a lot of things you got to work on, and doing research is one of them. And this goes for male, female. We ain't no genders today, baby. We ain't doing no genders today. So don't start me with that gender crap, because y'all be getting me mad when y'all female. No, this is for everybody. If you're considering taking somebody serious, have you met their family or friends yet? And like this is the thing too, where like if you're the type of person that you feel like that person cannot meet my family until I'm really serious about them or I want to marry them, then you need to have them meet your friends. Another problem that we have, which is part of doing your homework, and this is why doing your homework is a positive thing and not a negative thing, is that a lot of times, especially if you're having intercourse with this person, that blurs your vision from seeing this person. And if you bring this person to the people that are around you that genuinely care about you, they probably can see things that you cannot. Okay? So if you don't want the person to meet your family, you should have friends. If you don't have friends, that's a red flag automatically. This video is not for you. I don't even want to get into that. Okay? So if you're not trying to make them meet your family, have them meet your friends. And see what your friends say about this person. Ask questions. That's part of building a bond. Is asking questions. You need to know these family members' names. I'm not saying turn into an FBI agent because I don't know if y'all know, but like I'm a retired FBI agent, by the way. So once you give me a name, I'm gonna run with it. But you know, you don't gotta be like me. Don't be like me. I don't want to encourage the younger generation to do the things that I did. But you know, if I want to find something, I'm gonna find it. But that's a different type of research. But this research that I'm talking about is bring people around this person before you truly make that decision to commit to this person. Because a lot of the reasons why relationships don't work out in today's society is because y'all find out things after y'all get into a relationship or start to take each other seriously. But if y'all would have did the steps that y'all was supposed to do before y'all even decided this decision, it would have worked out. Or you would have knew from the dating stage that it's not going to work out in the serious stage. Am I right or wrong? Questions. How many siblings do that person have? Are they your only child? What's their nationality? Ask these questions. Where they family from? Were they born here? These are things that you should know. If you don't know these things and you're considering, like, I feel like I'm yelling, but like, because it gets me so passionate because people just want to be in a relationship and they don't understand that this takes work. Okay, this takes work, honey. You gotta put in the hours. You gotta clock in. Y'all haven't even clocked in yet, but y'all want to get paid? Like, come on. No, that's not how this works. Put the work in, do the research, learn this person. See, I'm a big believer in, this is not my saying, but I love this saying. I got to see you in all seasons. Once I see you in all seasons, then that's when I can make my final perspective of that person. But you really want, I want to see you in the fall. I want to see you in the winter. I want to see you in the spring. And I want to see you in the summer. I want to see all of that. Okay? I want to see. I want to see what your house look like. I want to see what your car look like. What job do you have? Do you really work there? I want to see everything. Everything. I want to see it because I need to know what I'm getting myself into. I've been telling y'all that since day one. I'm a big believer in. I need to know what I am getting myself into. And if you love and want to protect yourself and want to stop making foolish decisions in this ghetto dating world, you need to sit down and do research on the next person you want to be monogamous with. Okay? I feel like a mommy telling their child, like, no, because I don't I do, but like y'all gotta understand, like, this is all coming from experience, honey. You know, teenage dating and adult dating is it's different things, and we live in a world where people could just put on the craziest persona. We live around the world with a bunch of con artists, okay? Con artists. These YouTubers and all these people be going to jail for con arting, okay? Trying to make it seem like they live that lifestyle. No, and they do not live that lifestyle. So, like, you got to protect yourself first before anything. And to not get slipped up in this world, you have to do research. Don't just go based on what that person says. No, that's not what we're doing here. We're going to do the research. And especially when it comes to, like, me and somebody in person and me and somebody online. But I feel like that's a different episode because, like, that gets really in deep. But, like, me and somebody online, like, you have their pictures to go by. So I feel like it's easier to find their social media than, like, if I meet you on the street. Now it's like, dang, you could have gave me a fake name. Like, I don't know. I'm not against either or, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to doing research, because first you got to find the social media, okay? First you got to find the social media. And if y'all pass the social media and y'all got the social media, y'all need to start asking these questions. What's your mother name? Do you have a father? Was your father in your life? Did they grow up with trauma? Because if they grew up with trauma, you need to understand that trauma. Ask yourself, can you deal with that trauma in your future relationship with this person? Are they getting help for the trauma? Because if so, then that's a plus. You need to do these research and ask these things, like, people, and like, it's like, we're not teenagers no more, guys. We got to date with a purpose. And if you're really serious about your dating life and you really want to be in a meaningful monogamous relationship, or you're looking towards marriage, these are things that you have to do. There's no and you have to do it the right way, not the lazy way. There's no shortcuts. There's no lazy ways to any of this. You got to get up and you got to clock in and you got to do the work, and then you could get paid. But if you don't do the work, you're not going to get paid. So I hope that this triggered some of you in a good way. I hope it made you think. Ask yourself, answer those questions that I'll be asking y'all. Like, I know I'm talking to the camera, but I'm dead seriously talking to y'all. Like, I want y'all to answer these questions. I'm not saying these questions for my health. Answer these questions. Do you know his mother's name? Was he born here? Was she born here? Do she got any siblings? Ask yourself. But yes, guys. With that being said, I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave it right there. And like I said, I can't wait to share my announcement with you guys next week. Next week, Monday, because, you know, I like to start things out with a fresh new week, fresh new beginnings. And I'm just so excited for what the future may hold. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you made it this far, I love you. And if you didn't, it's okay. You still tuned in, and I hope you answer those questions. That's your homework. Answer those questions. Okay? But yes, I'm going to leave it right here on that note, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode.